So guys, David Benavidez has really been feeling himself. He's been coming out with a lot of things, David Benavidez. You know, he's been feeling himself. He's been feeling confident. He's pumped that he's finally got a big fight. He's been calling for this, and he said that he feels that he will knock out Dmitry Bivol. David Benavidez feels he will knock out Dmitry Bivol. Now this is this for me. Don't get me wrong, I feel like Benavidez is a decent fighter, a good fighter, but this is laughable. I mean, Bivol is obviously fighting at a higher weight class. Now David Benavidez is talking like this because he sparred Bivol, and apparently he gave Dmitry Bivol work in sparring. Bivol is a much better fighter than David Benavidez, and if you can't see that, then you obviously don't know boxing very well, because Dmitry Bivol is a lot more skilled. He doesn't waste punches. He doesn't waste movement. He's a lot technically better than Benavidez. His feet are much better than Benavidez. His hands are as quick, if not quicker. Benavidez probably puts punches in bunches together better, but those punches in bunches won't really land on Dmitry Bivol, because Dmitry Bivol won't be there for him to land on. And David Benavidez's feet are very slow, which will allow Dmitry Bivol to move in and out of range very quickly, because Dmitry Bivol moves in and out of range very, very swiftly. So that would make it very, very tough for David Benavidez to land those punches that land on other static targets. And that's why I think Caleb Plant is going to be a problem for Caleb Plant's going to be a problem for David Benavidez, because Caleb Plant is also technically a very good fighter. Caleb Plant doesn't have, in my opinion, the IQ and the stamina of a Dmitry Bivol. That's why I think David Benavidez has a shout if David Benavidez can get to him. If David Benavidez can't get to Caleb Plant, and Caleb Plant did show me a lot of toughness in the Canelo fight, then I wouldn't be surprised if Caleb Plant outboxes David Benavidez to win a decision, because a lot of you are basing David Benavidez's performances of fighting journeymen and fighting lower level opposition. Caleb Plant isn't a lower level opposition. He isn't a journeyman. He's a top level fighter, and I saw against Canelo what I needed to see. Caleb Plant can really fight. He can really box. He can really move. And he's going to be a tough ask for David Benavidez. I think some of you are sleeping on Caleb Plant. I think some of you are sleeping on Caleb Plant in that fight. I'm telling you. I'm not saying he's definitely going to win. I just think that's going to be a tough fight. It's going to be a tough ask, tough fight. I don't think it's going to be easy at all for David Benavidez. I don't. And I think Dmitry Bivol would be... I think that would be I honestly think Dmitry Bivol would outclass Benavidez like he did to Zoldo Ramirez, because I don't think Benavidez is on that level. I think Bivol is a pound for pound fighter. I do. I think he's that good. I think his skill level is that high. He deserves to be on the pound for pound list. And some people will say that, you know what, putting Bivol on the pound for pound list is a bit strange, because Bivol's never even he's never even been a unified champion. But I think his skill level is so good, his skill level is so high, that I think you know that he's a pound for pound fighter. And I don't think David Benavidez has those skills to be able to match somebody like that, honestly. And that's not taking anything away from Benavidez. I think Benavidez is a good, decent fighter. He hasn't got the skills that Dmitry Bivol has. So for me, I think that would be a one-sided beatdown if Benavidez fought Bivol. But Benavidez having confidence, he stopped Bivol. I think he'd have to, because I don't think he'd win a points decision against Dmitry Bivol. Bivol's too skilled, too fast, too quick, and I don't think he wins. I don't think he wins a points decision in any stretch. In any stretch, I don't think he wins a points decision. So you have to go after him and look to stop him. But I think that would be very, very tough for him to do. So yeah, I favor Bivol heavily in that fight. I would like to see that fight. I would like to see Benavidez fight Beterbiev. I actually think he probably has a better chance against Beterbiev, even though I think Beterbiev would crush him. But I think he has a better chance, because I think Beterbiev gets hit a lot more. So Benavidez might get more opportunity of landing those quick combination punches that he throws. But I don't think he beats Bivol. I think Bivol is too good and too technically sound for him. I don't think he stands much of a chance. But like I said, against Beterbiev, I think I'd give him a better chance. Still wouldn't pick him to win, but I think he has a much better chance against Beterbiev. But this is a fight that I think needs to happen. I think this is a fight that Benavidez, if he was to be successful against Caleb Plant and he can't get the Canelo fight, I think he should go up to light heavyweight and fight guys his own size. I felt like Callum Smith, for me, was a little bit of a weight bully, staying in the smaller weight class when really some people was confused to how he made super middleweight. I was confused. But I think David Benavidez is the same. David Benavidez is probably too big for super middleweight. Should be up at light heavy. I always felt that he was down at super middle because he feels he has a better chance at super middle to dominate and probably beat these guys because he's a lot bigger than them. I think he was doing it because he wanted a size advantage, which obviously he feels he won't have at light heavyweight. Also, the light heavyweight champions are absolute beasts, so he probably felt that, you know, I have a much better chance here. So that's why he hasn't pursued to go to light heavy. Otherwise, I think he would be there because I think it would be easier for him to make light heavy. So yeah, leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Love to know your opinions, guys. Do you think David Benavidez will KO Dmitry Bivol? Leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.